What's up with y'all boys, man? Welcome back to another video. We got a Thursday night football breakdown for y'all, man. We got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. This one's at San Fran, and San Fran is a 10.5 point favorite, man. That's a massive line, right? So what are your thoughts on this game, man?
I don't think it's going to be a super great game. I don't like Daniel Jones too much this year. I really like this 49ers team. I have them second on my power rankings this year. I think Brock Purdy's looking like a good guy, a good player this year, just again like he was last year. Christian McCaffrey's a problem. I mean, he's sitting with over 240 yards in 2 games. He's just an absolute freak. That San Francisco defense is really, really good. I think they're going to have no problem holding back the Giants tonight. I think they're going to have another game. The Giants are going to have another game like they did against the Cowboys. I expect it to be a lot to a little. I think the line, what did you say the line was, 11.5?
Yeah, 10.5.
10.5, yeah, I think they'll end up covering that.
I
don't believe this game's – I think this game's going to be out of reach for the Giants pretty early on. It would surprise me if it wasn't. I believe Brock Purdy's going to have another good night. I think he's going to protect the football like he's been. He's going to continue to be a game manager. I think the Christian McCaffrey's going to go for over 100 yards again. I think this Giant front is going to get absolutely bullied by a very physical 49ers front up front. I think on both sides of the ball. I think they'll get Daniel Jones on the ground at least 4 or 5 times, maybe more. I don't see the Giants scoring over 10 points. And I think the 49ers will have a game like they did against the Steelers and go over 30 again.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, with the 49ers O-line just bullying the Giants, the first note I have is, can the O-line hold up for the Giants? And right into that, I say no. I don't see any way or shape or form that the Giants come out victorious in this game. They're out Saquon. They have a guard that's out too, Thomas. Dan Jones is already getting destroyed. And the Niners have won 12 straight regular season games, and double-digit favorites on Thursday Night Football are 8-4 over their last 12 games. I mean, the 49ers are also second in my power rankings as well. So I don't think it'll be close. I have the Niners winning 35-17 and covering the spread, and I think it'll probably be over by halftime.
You think they'll score 17 points?
Yeah, I do.
I don't see any way. I just don't see any way that Daniel Jones can be that efficient, especially without Saquon. I mean, that's really their whole offense is through him. Without having him this week, I just don't feel like there's going to be any offense with Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I mean, they got a little momentum against the Cardinals. I mean, it was a pretty embarrassing win against the Cardinals. I mean, you're down 20-0 at halftime. That's just terrible. I mean, you're down 20-0 against the tanking Cardinals team. So I don't think they have the Cinderella story like they did last year, making the playoffs, winning a playoff game. I can see them missing the playoffs. I don't think this will be a very close game at all.
Yeah, I don't think it will be either. I feel like that 49ers defense is really good, and we saw a good Cowboys defense who's very comparable to San Francisco. I think Dallas has more star power, but I think as a whole unit together, I really like that San Francisco defense. They were really good last year, and they are really good this year. I think they're spitting image of last year. I think they're the best defense last year. Maybe you could argue the Cowboys. I think this year's not really an argument. I think the San Francisco is a clear-cut second to Dallas.
I agree.
But nonetheless, that San Francisco defense is really good. They brought back a lot of players from last year, and I think they're going to have no problem handling the Giants tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they only give them 15 points a game, so they're pretty solid.
Yeah, for a Dallas team for a Giants team that struggled to score week 1 and had to take a Cardinals team that everybody knew coming in was going to be terrible all the way to the wire, I don't believe they're very good at all.
Yeah, I mean, their first 6 quarters of the season, they were outscored 60-0. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And I think it's going to be a significant difference this week, too.
And then also, he's out Saquon, like I said. With Saquon, he's 46 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. Without him, he's 16 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. So, as you can tell, without Saquon, even with Saquon in this game, yeah, I don't think it'd be very close. But without him, I think they're going to get destroyed.
Yeah, I think that touchdown to interception ratio is going to go up a little bit tonight, too. I don't believe it. I think he'll turn the ball over more times than he scores tonight. I think Daniel Jones is going to be flushed out of the pocket a lot tonight. I don't know what his rushing yards line is, but I bet he'll hit that, and I bet he won't hit his passing yards because he's going to be flushed out of the pocket so much. And he can run, and he's going to have to run tonight. He's going to be on the run all tonight. He's going to be on the move. I hope that the Giants are smart enough to use a lot of play action and try to move him out of the pocket some and try to get him out of that pocket, or he's going to be on the ground 7 or 8 times tonight.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is also 1-10 in primetime football games, so he's not a primetime player. So we'll see.